Okay, we better...
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other. Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right? What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your it's as if the artist had... Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. The expressive No?
Not exactly.
Let's walk into... Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz?
Oh, so...
We...
However, I appreciate this but here... Oops,
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurilo 6? It's so...
So, Ron?
No matter what,
So,
don't worry, but
this...
I wouldn't win. Oh.
So, I get... did someone... Huh? Serious? I guess
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to... It's bad. Really bad. Their weapon... Nobody's been seriously hurt. But a few Wildfire members got mine. You see there's two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine?
A few these uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that there's...
Do you think Topaz is a...
The person you're talking... Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something?
You guys...
You two...
No need to wait.
Relax. World cleansing dragon. Okay.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Ready for... Let's get moving.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't...
Oh,
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a...
Clara,
huh?
she is not a guest. Neither go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant...
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is...
Straight to the point, huh? I like Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor... I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate... In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objective analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IP?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code, or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a What are your intentions for the people currently living?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact. Using...
I understand.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation.
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja?
Well,
Hey! The eye. Sounds like you. Wow. Looks like.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
No, I really don't know.
Inevitable.
Lance! Forward!
Time to say bye. Boom.
cleansing dragon.
Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look!
We'll see.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here.
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all power. You know Topaz? It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has in cases.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your
Don't.
Didn't you claim that?
Anyway.
Stand still. Bad.
Hit! Land! Forward!
Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time.
World cleansing dragon.
Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Inevitable. Land! Forward! That!
Nap time. Time to say bye. Boom.
Okay. World cleansing dragon.
inevitable. Lance! Forward!
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
World cleansing dragon. Inevitable.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Dad? Lance! Forward!
That's better. Just a little something.
Stand still.
World cleansing dragon.
Who are you people? Not even a...
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm a...
Sir, we've just
Director Topaz?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming Fragmentum
It's a long story.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the
Oh, looks like we've got a message. I get the feeling Branya's worried about something. We'd better go. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Branya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can. Come on.
These guys don't look pleased to see us.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Billabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself.
I'm fine. I haven't... They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution...
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter. Please take a look at the contents. And then...
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, when I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belobogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. I can understand, but...
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
agree. But it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite moving. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be this planet's fate. The civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
I trust her judgment too, but what if this decision is too much for one person? The impact of this choice could haunt Bronya for the rest of her life.
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear... We meet again. How have you two been? Uh-oh. Sounds serious. Really? You better not be making things up. We don't... Wait. Okay, if it were... I've looked at... And that... If the eye building a... Thanks for your...
Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better feel... What? How is that
Serval, we're racing against the clock.
It's okay.
What?
Surprised? Signing as for,
Thanks for your...
Is that the tread? It's been pretty hectic. Do you need my... So that's who the Madam Go...
We're here to...
Why, just look at... Faced with... You must walk...
Soul, thanks for your... Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to. From what I've gathered, it seems like most...
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
What brings you? Seems a little... That is a lot of information.
No.
I won't deny it, even living in...
Wow, another vote.
But let me, well, I see. That's
Mr.
Want to hear the truth? If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think what worries me.
Thank you for your... Miss March! Hey there, Clara. Is Mr. Spock... What? True. Huh? It's alright, Claire. Because everyone had just taken your... Thanks, Clara. So the votes are... Oh, she's...
Back so soon. Are you feeling all right? You look a little... I can tell from your...
Yeah, you didn't think the future...
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
In that case, I abstain.
What?
I'll
understand. It's time.
Right, if she asks.
Well, right?
Does that hurt? Does that hurt? Does that hurt? Does that hurt?
Whoa, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Whoa, the fort's packed! I've never seen this many people here before. Oh, jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
March, you're so?
We talked to people in...
What was the...
Did you...
It's time has come.
How could you
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might... It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian.
Information? Please.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring... But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the...
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of world...
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himeko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Stay safe, everyone.
Shepard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town. Here we go again.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
He really said that.
The Supreme ready to enter. Keep your guards.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is...
Affirmative. The weapon.
No wonder we... Wait a minute.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has been... The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world...
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be a looming
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have...
Emotional readings in it, while my opinion...
If only my... Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing.
Topaz disappeared after...
The IP?
You're right, Missy. I'll explain later.
Look, down there!
Keep no... It's time to Are you ready? Remember.
We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before.
It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready.
Where are you going?
I know that you're urged. Are you ready? Remember.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan. This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her.
This... Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives. Such a Topaz, from her pilot.
Unlike...
Don't worry.
Himeko... Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you were... This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himeko, the...
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himeko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current...
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Eurillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. You're very curious of so many eager faces. I won't keep you... Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Forward! World cleansing dragon.
Didn't hurt.
Okay.
Bad. Time to say bye. Boom.
That's better.
Price. Lance, forward.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
That's French. Inevitable.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
World cleansing dragon.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Lance, forward. Okay. Inevitable. Hit.
That's better.
Inevitable. World cleansing dragon. Rise!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Land! Forward!
That hurt.
Just a little something. Think nothing. Stand still.
Bad.
Time to say bye. Boom.
World cleansing dragon.
Stand still.
Inevitable. Land! Forward! Not a scratch. Hit!
Time to say bye. Boom.
World cleansing dragon.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Land! Forward!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Rise!
Stand still. I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing. Relax.
Inevitable.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves.
I would never do such a thing.
More important than...
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operation.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yorillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you... It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind.
I understand. That's why I've been... Members of the Express?
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Kyle, sorry.
The path that...
Excellent, let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want...
Look, the people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance.
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
Hey, shh, that's a...
It's called the Engine of Creation. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the Engine of Creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The Engine of Creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is the Engine of Creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The Engine of Creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that no